My name is Terrence François. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, also known as the indigenous land of Lenape people. So it's 2021. We're like a year into the pandemic. The year prior, I had met my roommate whose 2021 birthday trip this is. She had wanted to go to Cartagena, Colombia with her homie, but she fell sick to COVID, unfortunately. So 2021 was an opportunity for her to redo her birthday trip. I had gotten my gender affirming surgery, my top surgery in 2019. At this point, it's only 2 years since my surgery. So I'm high-key nervous and I'm high-key anxious. And I was still in the process of, even though I had gotten my surgery complete, still feeling into my body in these new ways. So I was like, holy shit, I'm gonna be out in these streets with my shirt off. Will people comment? I'm like nervous as fuck, but I want to do it. It's like a week-long stay in Cartagena. And we do a lot of beautiful things, but in this particular day, we decided to do some exploration around, learn about the history of Cartagena. This is a tour that all of us are taking along with people who we don't know. We all get shuttled into a bus, and we get to know a little bit more about Cartagena. We start off by going to this like lake where we learn about how they create salt and how to get salt from the river. And then we go to a spot where there's an inactive volcano and we do this like really fun mud like bath inside this inactive volcano. So the last place we go to is the beach, and this beach they prepared meals for us, and also it's like empty. We will go like during like a non-touristy time. It's April. I decide to like go further ahead so I can get to the water first and like spend some time with the water, and I take off my shirt, and I just, but like, there's a lot of like touching myself and just like being like, you're safe, you're here. Whoo, we here, son. We here, and we said we're gonna do this. My body looks real stunning, but it doesn't fit the conventional, like, this is what like a male body looks like, and you know, Black folks, when they have surgery, have a lot of keloids more than other folks. And so I just have scarring. That's a long way of saying I have scarring. I have like a little pink nipple and I have a little brown nipple. Like I think it's cute. I love my body. So I'm out in these beach streets with myself shirtless, drinking a little drink. My friends are out here. And one of the people on the bus, this a young Colombian woman comes up to me and she's like, hey, hola, like, and she has a phone with her. And she comes up to me, she's like, hey, my partner's on the phone and they've never seen a trans person, can I introduce you? And she continues to say like, they're trans. I was like, holy shit. I was like, I don't speak any Spanish. And she's like, it is more than okay. Like, they just wanna like see that you exist. So she gives me the phone. They're wearing this like, wide lapel collar blue shirt, button down shirt, light skin, blonde hair, and it's like swooped like this. Like it's, they have glasses. They smile at me, and they're like, hi, and I'm like, I'm like, what's up, fam? They just have this like the warmth of their energy is everything, and their attire is everything, and they're just cheesing. And they're like, ¿Cómo está? That's I think all I got, and I was like, I'm good. Like, how are you? And I think the partner may have translated like a few words I said. They smiled and they were like, this is what I want to do. And I say that like as if I knew exactly what to say, but like I think it's because of the context I was given. And I do remember they asked like, does it hurt? Do you regret it? But not like like I'm scared of regret. It was more like, are you happy? And I was like, I remember doing this, do it. I don't know, I know it's hard, but like, do it. And they was like, yeah. The continuation of her story, she was telling me that her partner wants to get gender affirming care. But they're really afraid of what the world's gonna say, but like one, the affordability and having to go to the US for it. And they're just afraid of like it happening and it coming to realization. But they've never seen another person. Just to see me in it and be happy with myself and be shirtless. They were like, that's what's up. And then we took a photo together and we went about our way in our time. And it was just beautiful. It was an April perfect day with fam in all different aspects. I felt really empowered meeting them. Like when I see folks on the beach now with their scars, so many different like patterns of healing on our chest, it is super important to see our marks. They're beauty marks. I feel like if I hadn't had that experience, I wouldn't take my shirt off as confidently as I do now. And I wouldn't be such a big advocate to my friends. I have friends who are older than me who just got top surgery, and when I say I'm out here just being like, bruh, let's go. I want take off that shirt when you're in the house, friend. But no one's home. Who's gonna know that? Oh, exactly. Get comfortable. I'm out here coaching folks like because they help me feel seen. Homie on Cartagena streets, like on the phone, helped me feel seen. And so I feel like it's just, I'm paying it forward. For sure, paying it forward. It's a game changer.